Welcome back to the Awakening Podcast with Kelvin Puri, the show where we explore all things Africa, its people, its stories, and anything under the sun that's worth a good conversation. Today, we've got a topic harder than the dance floor at a Fela Kuti concert. That's right, we're talking about the Bridges to Prosperity, a movement of people from the diaspora packing their bags and saying, Africa, here I come. And no, my friends, this isn't the sequel to Coming to America. This is the real deal. A global migration, a rediscovery of roots, and a pursuit of dreams that go beyond nostalgia. This is about reconnecting with history, building futures, and yes, economic opportunity. Africa is rising, with industries booming and opportunities popping up like mushrooms after a summer rain. But let's not sugarcoat it, it's not all sunshine and jollof rice. Moving to Africa comes with its own set of challenges: bureaucracy, infrastructure gaps, and the delicate dance of cultural integration. So today we're asking, is this a true homecoming or just a temporary adventure? Is Africa ready to embrace its long-lost family? And most importantly, let's be real, will there be enough internet bandwidth for everyone to post their vacation pics? So buckle up, my friends, because we are diving deep into this fascinating trend. Let's find out what's really happening on the Great Return, why African Americans and Caribbean diasporans are moving to Africa. Let's get to the heart of the matter. Why are so many African Americans and Caribbean diasporans choosing Africa? This isn't just about moving to a new continent. It's about reclaiming identity, seizing opportunity, and finding a place where they can truly belong. Let's break it down. 1. Escape from racial injustice and seeking a sense of belonging. Let's be real. Life in the West can feel like a never-ending obstacle course for people of African descent. From dealing with systemic racism to enduring the mental toll of microaggressions, it's exhausting. In Africa, they find something profound, a place where their melanin isn't a source of suspicion, but a natural part of the tapestry. Here, they are not minorities, they are part of the majority. Imagine living in a society where you see people who look like you in positions of power, running successful businesses, and shaping culture. For many, this sense of belonging is priceless. It's a chance to stop proving their worth and simply exist. That's freedom in its truest sense. 2. Economic opportunities and lower cost of living. Africa is no longer just a continent of safaris and stereotypes. It's an economic powerhouse in the making. Booming industries, untapped markets, and abundant resources are creating opportunities that are hard to ignore. And then there's the cost of living. For many in the diaspora, owning a home, starting a business, or retiring early seemed like distant dreams back home. In Africa, these dreams are not just attainable, they're within reach. Cities like Accra, Kigali, and Nairobi are showing that Africa is a place where you can thrive, not just survive. 3. Cultural and historical reconnection. For many, this journey isn't just about opportunity, it's about healing. It's about standing on the soil where their ancestors once walked. Reconnecting with the vibrant kingdoms and empires that existed long before slavery. Take Ghana's Year of Return, for example. This initiative wasn't just a tourism campaign, it was a heartfelt invitation to the diaspora. People came from all over the world, and for many, that visit was transformative. It wasn't just a trip, it was a homecoming. And for some, it marked the beginning of a new chapter in Africa. 4. The digital nomad movement and remote work. The joys of remote work. Who needs a cubicle when you can set up shop on a beachfront in Zanzibar or mountainside in Rwanda? Africa is becoming a hub for digital nomads, offering co-working spaces, reliable internet, and a lifestyle that's equal parts productive and inspiring. Add in the vibrant culture, breathtaking landscapes, and affordable living, and it's no wonder people are making the move. Africa isn't just a destination, it's becoming a lifestyle choice. What Africa is doing right to attract them. Now, let's talk about how African nations are stepping up to welcome their long-lost family. This isn't just a passive trend. Governments and communities are actively making Africa a home for the diaspora. 1. Government incentives and citizenship pathways. Ghana led the charge with its Year of Return, granting over 500 citizenships to diaspora descendants. Sierra Leone followed suit, offering pathways for those tracing their roots back to the continent. These initiatives send a powerful message. You're not just visitors, you're family. 2. Real estate and affordable housing. Affordable housing is another big draw. Gated communities, modern apartments, and even luxury homes are being developed to cater to diaspora needs. And the best part? The cost. Owning a home in Africa is not just a dream, it's an achievable reality. 3. The entrepreneurial opportunities. Africa is buzzing with entrepreneurial energy. From tech hubs in Nairobi to renewable energy projects in Kigali, the continent is a playground for innovation. For those with the grit and vision, the rewards are massive. Not just for personal wealth, but for contributing to Africa's growth story, for cultural acceptance and warm hospitality. And let's not forget Africa's greatest assets. Its people, the warmth, the sense of community, the Ubuntu spirits. It's like a big welcoming hug. For returnees, this cultural embrace makes all the difference. It's not just about living in Africa, it's about becoming part of it. Our conclusion. As we wrap up today's episode of the Awakening Podcast with Kelvin Perry, let's reflect on what we've explored. This great return is more than a migration. It's a reconnection, a reclamation of identity, and a leap into opportunity. But for it to truly succeed, both sides must step up. African nations need to continue improving infrastructure and streamlining processes, while the diaspora must engage meaningfully and contribute to the communities they join. This partnership has the power to heal history and shape the future, a future where Africa and its diaspora work hand in hand to create something extraordinary. What about you? Are you ready to explore this transformative movement? Share your thoughts, stories, and dreams. And don't forget to subscribe to Building Dreams in Africa as we continue building bridges to prosperity, one episode at a time. Until next time, I'm Kelvin Perry, reminding you to stay inspired, stay connected, and keep building. Africa's future is in our hands.